Hey yo, what's up guys? It's the Fallen Sanctum here, and we are back with deck 2 of 6. And this is the other purple deck, so let's hop right into it. So yes, the shared core from the last video, we'll go over it as we go over it always. But this is a... this is a meme deck. Yeah, like, I guess a more meme deck. I guess it is running the fancier Zords, but yeah. So this deck is all about face first, gaining advantage. It doesn't generate a lot of memory like the Lilithmon does, but it does generate a lot more bodies on the field. And we'll hop into how we do this. Also, this deck is a lot more lethal. First and foremost, we have our first rookie. Coming out of the bat, instead of Megidramon, we are running Ghostmon, because this is a Digiverse deck. So, when you Digiverse, you add this card back to your hand, so it's a +1. Then we got the Gabumon. So, yes, we could be running this in the Lilithmon deck, but the Lilithmon deck doesn't really have champions that swing much, so it's better in this deck. And this is on attacking, loot 1. So you're going to draw a card, discard a card. Then we got Black War Growlmon. Now this card's pretty nice because when one of your other Digimon is deleted, this Digimon gains security +1 as an inherit. We're gonna go over just the new stuff, and then we'll go in and explain how things tie in. So then we are running the triple Chimeramon. Chimeramon is just good. Reason why we aren't running 4 is there's not really enough space to run 4, but this is a funny you activate Swords, resolve, like set up the new chain links or whatever, play 2 Chimeramons, and you go bop. You remove 2 level 5 or less that your opponent has on the field. Kind of nice. Then we have ChaosGallantmon, the OG motherfucker. Why aren't we running 4 Sanctum? Well, this card is a soft once per turn, and it's very good. So when Digivolving, you may delete one of your other Digimon to delete one of your opponent's level 5 or less, so it has Chimeramon's effect. And once per turn, when one of your other Digimon is deleted, you can play a level 3 Digimon from the trash. I will be testing out also a variant with a Nubusmon with this, because this card's kind of good. Yeah, and on-play effects do not activate. Next up, we have probably the MVP of the deck. His name is Megidramon. Both when Digivolving, both players trash the top 5 cards of their deck, so this will help us accrue advantage with the Jack Raid, because it's one way that we'll put cards in the draw. But if they're playing like the Turbo Omni with like Takumi or whatever, and they're drawing like a fuck ton of cards, maybe deck out is a possible win condition, because we can recur this guy more than once per turn. It's kind of nutty. Yeah, so we can recycle them. And then we are running the 2 extra Zords on top of the 2 other Zords, so we really want to see the Zord. And it is a fantastic card in this deck. It's a fantastic card in Lilithmon too, but it is much, much better. So basically when Digivolving, you mill 3, and then you play up to 2 black or purple cards that have costs of 8 or less from your trash without paying the memory costs. So, remember, right? We got more targets now, and targets that make sense. The Lilithmon deck reviving 2 like Lady Devamons is cool, but it's debatable. But yeah, you would revive 2 Lady Devamons or 2 black, or like 1 of each, just so you could toolbox properly. And then last but not least, the option card we're running in this deck is called Demonic Disaster. You can delete one of your Digimon to unsuspend one of your purple Digimon. So remember, we have the full line. So we are getting bonus security checks. And we are sad. We are mainly aiming to make a Megidramon line and a ChaosGallant line. Like when we do the Zord play, we are if we have the mana to make double Megidra, that is so much advantage. Yeah, level 6 Digimon with Gallant, so when he dies, he brings out ChaosGallantmon. So that's why we're running 4 Megidras and 3 Chaos, because while we do want to see the ChaosGallant in hand, he has a 4 evolve cost, and that's pretty steep. And 4 evolves just to pop a 5 or less is kind of trash. But his second effect, now that's pretty sex. Alright, and now let's tie into how the rest of this shit happens. So remember, we're all about swinging face and killing shit. So what's better than cards that have on deletion effects? Right? You're always plussing. Next up, we're running a little bit of a blocker lineup. Yes, blockers are still important, I find, and it never hurts. Black War Growlmon allows us to untap our Megidramon or our ChaosGallantmon. More than likely just going to be the Megidramon because we want it to die. So we want it to swing, we want it to die, we want it to do stuff. But it also gives us a free rookie that we can then evolve, and then if we don't have sickness or whatever, we swing, we pop it, we untap the Megidramon. If it doesn't die, it'll swing again. 3 Ishida's really good at getting Megidramon back in your hand. I cannot stress this enough. It gets Megidramon or Jackraid, 2 very essential cards in the deck. The 2 other Zords to put to 4 Zords, because we absolutely want to see this. We do not mind ending our turn on Zord, because Zord is a double pop. If he does not have Megas on the field, and he has board presence, we can pop 2 of his ultimates and lower, which is fucking fantastic. And then triple Jackraid, great in damage, recyclable, and you gain a memory for every 10 cards in the trash. So it's really good, and until we get purple memory boost, it is what it is. Sounds good. I want to thank you guys for watching this deck profile. If you enjoyed the deck profile, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. I will be recording the rest shortly. Thank you, and have a good night. Ciao.